Hello friends, good evening. Today I am going to show you fundamental analysis of one of the top steel industries company which has given almost 900% return in last 5 years and 1600% return in last 10 years. Before proceeding that, I want to welcome you, all of you, in our channel Wealthy with Multibagger. So let's see the first chart of this company. You can see the chart how this particular stock, steel industry stock, has given a multi-bagger return in this particular industries. Right now you can see the current price of this particular company is 106.9, and if you talk about the market cap of this company, it's just 140 crore, and price to earning ratio of this company is showing 30. Book value is 18.2. This is the one concern, that company's book value is very less, but current price is very high. So it means say that the current price to book value is something very higher, almost 6. But if you talk about the dividend yield, company is not paying any dividend. Return on capital 21.2 and return on equity is 19%. Face value 10. If you talk about PEG ratio of the stock, PEG ratio is something almost 1. But whenever you see the PEG ratio is 1 or less than 1, it's called good situation. But here's the PEG ratio is 1. Equity capital 13.2 and current ratio is 1.57. Price to book value, as I told, 5.84. Growth factor is 6, which is very excellent here, and Piotroski is also 6. Return on asset was last 5 years 2.96, but debt to profit is 1.56. It means that company is having some debt and recovering very fast. Now if you talk about the Altman score, is 10.4, which is very excellent for the stock, and difference in IV is minus 922, showing that current price of this particular stock is something higher than intrinsic value. Solidity is 1.43 and latest EPS quarter is 0.87. EPS for the year 3.49, and sales for last sales variation last 10 years 18.5, and profit variation last 10 years 20.6. Unplaced promoter holding is 73.37. It means that promoter is not selling the single piece of share, even they have increased the stock. Now if you talk about the last 10 quarter sales growth of this particular stock, you can see that how company sales is improving monthly quarterly basis. Is showing highest ever sales, right, 28.93 crore by this company, which is 19% quarter-on-quarter growth, year-on-year growth. If you talk about the EBITDA, here is almost 1.94, okay. And if you talk about the EBITDA for this, you can say for 48.13% growth on year-on-year basis. If you talk about last 10 quarter interest paid, the company's paid increase, the interest has been increased to 1.5 crore, means 15 lakh. If you talk about the PAT, company's PAT is 1.15 as per June quarter. If you say year-on-year growth, the last June it was just 0.73, and this time 58% hike. If you talk about the adjusted EPS is 0.88, but it is very excellent scenario. Companies increase their EPS from 0.29 to 1 rupees also. If you talk about the net sales yearly basis, if you talk about last 10 years, it is increased exponentially. The earlier sales was 22 crore, now it is 98 crore. Very excellent. 28% growth as per the last year. If you talk about the EBITDA is also showing almost 7.5 crore. And if you talk about the EBITDA growth is 49% year-on-year basis. And if you talk about the EBITDA margin, which is consistent, 7.9 to 7.5. Interest, if you talk about the interest here, company is paying interest 0.57 lakh. And we talk about the PAT is also showing 4.6 crore as per June 23, which is the highest, increasing from 58 lakh to 4.6 crore, and 48% growth year-on-year basis PAT. If you talk about last 10 year EPS growth for this particular stock is 3.49 EPS showing, which is 45% growth year-on-year basis. Return on equity is showing 19%, return on capital 21.26, and return on asset is 11.48. If you talk about the company's book value per share is 18.24, which is increased from 4 to 18.24. Last 10 year working capital growth is showing 28. Last 10 year working capital has been improved, because earlier it was 60 days getting the money, now it is 28.96. Last 10 years shareholding, which is a very you can say this is a very matter of concern here. Company diluting their stock very exponentially. Earlier the equity capital was 3 crore, now it is in 13.18 crore. Reserve also fluctuating. but now reserve is showing 10 crore reserves they are having. Non-current liability is 5.52 and current liability is 7.51. If you talk about the current non-current asset, which is 25.28, and if you talk about the current asset growth for the particular stock, right now the company is having 80 lakh rupees cash in hand and almost 2.5 crore they are going to receive from market, and inventory is also 7.75 crore. Promoter is holding intact here 73.37. even they have increased their particular position. Earlier it was 73.09, now it is saying 73.37. Public FIA holding 0.09 in this particular. What is the name of the stock? The company name is Bansal Roofing Product Limited. It is from steel industries. This company is operating from 2008, and this company is providing lot of roofing facility to different industries. If you talk about what is the latest update, this company is having the second phase construction completed for the BPRL and commercial production started. Third phase is still going on. These are the different products it's providing for the roofing facility. You can see the different roofing companies providing in the different industries. These are the different client of this particular stock: Alembic, BHEL, GMF Pfaudler, ABB, Rubin, Tata Chemicals, Larsen Tubro, Jagannath Steel. So these are the different stock, different company basically are the client of this particular company, roofing Bansal Roofing. Before taking in further position in any stock, please check with your advisor before taking further position. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.